Dear students, this session we are going to study about generating functions. Definition. The generating function for the sequence S with the terms a0 to a1 up to an up to infinity of real numbers is an infinite sum. That is g of x equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus up to an x power n plus up to infinity. So here g of x is generating function for the sequence a0, a1, a2 up to an, right? In summation notation, we can write like this. Procedure to find generating function for the given recurrence relation. Rewrite the recurrence relation as an equation with a 0 on the right hand side. Multiply x power n and take summation in the above step. Put g of x equal to summation n running from 0 to infinity an x power n and write g of x as a function of x. Decompose g of x into partial fractions. So this is very important step, partial fraction. Then x plus g of x as a sum of familiar series, that is binomial series. We are going to use binomial series. Express an as the coefficient of x power n in g of x. Note. So in this session, we are going to use following binomial series. Suppose if we have 1 plus x power minus 1, see the first term, it must be 1 plus x power minus 1, then we can use this summation. Similarly, if we have 1 minus x power minus 1, then we can use this, right? Now problems. Using generating function, solve yn plus 2 minus 5 yn plus 1 plus 6 yn plus 1 equal to 0, n greater than or equal to 0 with y0 equal to 1 and y1 equal to 1. Solution. The given recurrence relation is replace y by a here. Right now we have an plus 2 minus 5 an plus 1 plus 6 an equal to 0. Then multiply by x power n and take summation. Like this, summation n running from 0 to infinity. Okay, multiply all the terms by x power n and take summation n equal to 0 to infinity for all the terms, right? Now see here we have n plus 2, right? So we can multiply and divide by x square in both numerator and denominator like this. Similarly, we have n plus 1. So x power n 1 by x power 1 by x. Similarly, here there is not necessary. Okay, right. Now take away 1 by x square from the summation, right? Similarly, 1 by x from this summation with constant term 5. Similarly, here 6. Okay, now this become g of x, generating function, right? For these two terms, expand this summation. If we put n equal to 0, become a2 x square, a3 x cube likewise. This become a1 x, a2 x square likewise. See here, a2 x square plus a3 x cube. Here a1 x plus a2 x square and so on. Right? Now this can be written like this using this. What is g of x? G of x is generating function a0 a1x plus a2 x square and so on. But here we require only from a to x square. So bring these two terms to left hand side, become g of x minus a0 minus a1 x. Similarly, here it starts from a1 x. So bring a0 to this side, become g of x minus a0, right? Now apply initial condition a0 equal to 1, a1 equal to 1 here, right? After applying initial condition, we get like this. Now multiply by x square on both sides. We get this equation. Now simplify the expression and find the value of g of x. We get a rational function like this. Now factorize this denominator. Factorize it. Right? Now we are going to apply partial fraction. After factorization, apply partial fraction. We can write like this. Here we have two factors. 2x minus 1, 3x minus 1. Separate like this and put a in the numerator for both the factors. Okay, now we are going to find a and b, value of a and b, right? For this, take LCM and write in linear form like this. Okay, to find the value of a, put x equal to 1 by 3. If we put x equal to 1 by 3, this term becomes 0, so we can easily find b. If we put x equal to 1 by 2, this term becomes 0, we can easily find e. Likewise, if you put x equal to 1 by 3, we can easily find b equal to 1. If you put x equal to 1 by 2, we can easily find a equal to minus 2. Now substitute both the values of a and b in equation number 1. We get like this, right? We can apply binomial series only for 1 plus x or 1 minus x. So we can arrange like this. Take minus term common. Now see the denominator 1 minus 2x, 1 minus 3x. We can write like this, so we can apply binomial series. Okay, apply binomial formula, right? Now what is an is the coefficient of x power n in g of x. Coefficient of x power n here. Okay, so write 2 into, so here coefficient of x power n is 2 power n. Similarly 3 power n. Okay, right. Now second problem. Solve the recurrence relation. So an minus 7 an minus 1 plus 10 an minus 2 equal to 0. Given that n greater than or equal to 2 here. Given that a not equal to 10, a1 equal to 41. Okay, now first write the recurrence relation. Now multiply by x power n on both sides and take summation from 2 to infinity because n is greater than or equal to 2. So 2 to infinity. Okay, so here we multiply by x power n and take summation n running from 2 to infinity. Okay, so here it is not necessary. So here x power n can be written like this. X power n, x power minus 1, x. Minus 1 is there. Similarly minus 2 is there. So we can split like this. Minus 2 x square. Okay. Right, now take x terms away here, x square term away here with constant 7 and 10 respectively. Right, now apply g of x to this function. If you put n equal to 2, 2 minus 2 become 0, a naught. If you put 3, 3 minus 2 become a1. So we can directly put g of x here. So here we can put g of x minus a naught minus a1x. Similarly g of x minus a naught. Now apply the value of initial condition a naught equal to 10. a1 equal to 41. Okay, now substitute the values. Now simplify this, we get g of x like this. Now factorize the denominator, we get like this. Apply partial fraction method, so we can separate the factors like this. To find a and b, actually we have to find the values of a and b here. Okay, expand summation, right? an is the coefficient of x power n in g of x, and an equal to likewise a and b can be easily found by here by using method of partial fraction. Find the sequence whose generating function is, now generating function is given. Using partial fraction we are going to find sequence. Okay, so first write the generating function, write in factor form, apply partial fraction. We can write like this. So in first term we have 1 minus 6, in second term we have 2 minus x. Take 2 away here. Oh sorry, first to find the value of a and b here. If you put x equal to 2, we can easily find the value of b. If you put x equal to 1, you can easily find the value of a. Substitute the values of a and b. Then take 2 away from here. We get this equation, right? Now expand the summation using binomial series. Okay. Now what is the required sequence is the coefficient of x power n in g of x. That is a n equal to 10 plus 6 1 by 2 power n, which is required sequence, right?